Good morning, dear hearts. Please subscribe if you have not yet done so. We are at lesson 285. My holiness shines bright and clear today. And it does, but there is a caveat. The caveat is I must accept my holiness. And the first part of the lesson mentions this a couple of times, so that I can wake expecting but the happy things of God to come to me. And I ask them to come and realize that my invitation will be answered by my thoughts. So if I am having joyous, happy thoughts, and my mind is in alignment and open to receiving the miracles that God chooses me to have, which is everything, then that is what I will experience. God wills that we be joyous. That is his greatest desire for us. But if my thoughts are not in alignment with that, if I might want the joy, but if my thoughts, my deep thoughts are really that I don't deserve it, then I will not really be allowing the joyous thoughts to come and the happy things to come to me. I will be repelling them by my thoughts of pain and suffering. And in what this section has been telling us is the insanity of the ego. It says, the lesson says, and I will ask for only joyous things the instant I accept my holiness. I again accept my holiness. For what would be the use of pain to me, and what purpose would my suffering fulfill? And how would grief and loss avail me if insanity departs from me today? If insanity departs from me today, and now all that I accept is my truth, my holiness. We can never have holiness and suffering together. They do not and will not coexist. Holiness will never bring us pain, and suffering and the ego will never give us the pathway to our holiness and to the realization of the truth of who and what we are. The prayer part today says, Father, my holiness is yours. Let me rejoice in it, and through forgiveness be restored to sanity. Your Son is still as you created him. My holiness is part of me and also part of you. And what can alter holiness itself? Again, your Son is still as you created him. This is that theme. It's in every single lesson. When we truly look into the lesson, is the realization, the one thing that will end all loss, all belief in loss, is that we are still as God created us. So our holiness is the same as God's. Let us be restored to sanity today. And who can help us to regain our sanity? Well, it's the Holy Spirit. So we look to the Holy Spirit today and ask him to please help us to regain our sanity, our whole mind, our right-mindedness, our holy mind. And we release all of the unclear, the unjoyous, the egoic, small thoughts that we have had. We release them today, and we give them to the Holy Spirit for them to be transformed into what is real and what is true. And in that, we realize our holiness is one with God's, and it cannot change. It cannot be altered. So that's it for today. I hope this helped. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment. Please be here tomorrow for a beautiful alliteration, and it happens to be the lesson. Namaste.